The fastest way to understand whether your social media strategy is working for you or not is by numbers. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can understand what your numbers are telling you and remind you that if you haven't looked at your numbers on a regular basis, treat this video as a reminder that you need to do so. My name is Inga Dexner. I'm social media and business strategist, helping intuitive entrepreneurs just like you to make social media platforms enjoyable and profitable business tools. And on this channel, I'm sharing various social media tips to make it more enjoyable and easy to understand. As somebody who has been running Magical Creators Members Club, it's a business growth hub for intuitive entrepreneurs, I'm fully aware that working with numbers or looking even at numbers, you may find boring and uninspiring and even draining. It's normal. But after you discover that numbers tell you a story, they help you to understand your customers better, they help you understand how to show up, how regularly, what to post and what kind of content to share, then you start looking at numbers differently. And every time you work with your numbers, it's like a party. And that's why inside Magical Creators Club, I call it having numbers party. And first, what you need to do is to collect your data. You can allocate time in your calendar. Actually, I would ask you to pause this video and choose time and date in your calendar when you will look through your numbers without analyzing, but just collecting the data. One of the easiest ways how you can collect your data, you go to the insights of each of the platforms that you want to grow. You don't need to do it on all of the platforms you have the account, just the ones that you want to grow. And you take the screenshots. That's it. And what members of the Magical Creators community do, they come to the call and I help them analyze and understand what next steps to take. You can do it on your own. You can use ChatGPT, take a screenshot, upload on it, and ChatGPT will analyze data for you or any other AI platform. The next step is to decide what kind of metrics you are after. For instance, first of all, you want to grow your reach because everything else will be insignificant and irrelevant if you don't reach your audiences. So you need to work on to increase the reach. Reach without posting anything, almost impossible. Sometimes you can put one video, it goes viral and you're reaching millions and millions. It may not result in having business out of it, but you will feel good. If you want to be consistent, you want to collect data first. And if you never worked with numbers or do it sporadically, chances are that you don't have enough data to work with. That's why I would recommend running a 30-day sprint where you post daily. And before you roll your eyes and think that it's impossible and you are too busy for this nonsense, I can tell you that it's easier than you think, especially if you take my social media magic guide that gives you over 100 content ideas which you can post, and it will make your life so much easier. When you purchase this guide, it's only £7. You will have complimentary 2 weeks inside the members club where I can help you work with your numbers and make sense of social media for your business. So after you've done the 30-day sprint, if you needed to, so you look at what kind of reach you have, or on Instagram, it can be how many accounts you reach. On YouTube, how many impressions in terms like how many times YouTube showed your videos. And then you look at, on YouTube, you would look at click-through rate in terms how many people clicked on the thumbnail and started watching your video. And then you can go into depths of how long they watched the video, whether they commented, and so on and so on. The same with Instagram or Facebook. After you see how many people saw your post, you start analyzing whether they commented, whether they shared or saved, and based on it, you would tweak your content. It's simple as that, but it requires discipline the words that not many people love. You need to allocate time once a month, or do it once a week. It will take you less time if you do it once a week, and you just look at the metrics that really matter to you and course correct your activities, because after you posted 30 days, you may notice that, oh, I don't need to post daily. You can if you want. I've been posting daily for the last 90 days on Instagram. You don't need to post daily. You can have a regular post, even if it's just once a week. But because you have data, what kind of content resonates the most, you will be able to hit the mark every time you post. I would love to know whether you work with your numbers, and if not, whether you will give it a try. Comment below, tell me, just post the word numbers so I know that you will focus on numbers. Let me know which of the platforms you want to grow in the next 30 days. And I would encourage you to download the document and come inside the Magical Creators community, enjoy it for 2 weeks on me, and start having fun with your social media presence. I will appreciate if you share this video with somebody who needs to hear a reminder that work with your numbers. If you like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, that would really help me, because it's a brand new channel. I want to grow it. I want to reach more people, helping them to make social media their friend. It was Inga. Talk to you very soon. Bye for now.